Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Gananaham Tva Ganapatibum Havamahe Kavim Kavinamupamastravasamam Jeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Anasranvan Utibhissidasadanam Prano Devi Saraswati Vajenivati Dhinama Vitrayavatu Ganeshaya Namaha Saraswatyai Namaha Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Shuklam Bharadharam Vishnum Sasivatnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopatante Yasyat Viradavatrabhya Parishadhya Parasatam Vignam Nignanti Sapatam Vishpaksenam Tam Asraye Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheswaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhate Girim Yat Krupatamaham Bande Paramananda Madhavam. With Bhagavan's grace, we came up to Slokam number 32. Sabdanam Adihi Antascha Madhyam Chaiva Madhyam Cha Yeva Aham Arjuna Adhyatma Vidya Vidyanam Vadaha Pragadatam Aham. Slokam number 33. Among the letters, I am A. I am in the compound words, I am Dvandva. I am also the indestructible time. With all pervasive presence, I protect by giving the results of actions. Aksharanam Akaraha Asmi Dvandvaha Samasikasya Cha Ahamevakshayah Kalo Dhataham Visvato Mukha Aksharanam Akarosmi Dvandvas Samasikasya Cha Ahamevakshayah Kalo Dhataham Visvato Mukha. Padangal are Aksharanam Akaraha Asmi Dvandvaha Samasikasya Cha Samasikasya Cha Ahameva Akshayah Kalaha Dhata Aham Visvato Mukha. Aksharanam, among all the alphabets that constitute the construction of the sabdham that we make, right? All the akshara, among all the aksharangal, all the alphabets, Akaraha Asmi A. If you really look at it, the very first sound that comes out of our mouth as soon as opened is really A. Okay, Akaraha Asmi. Dvandvaha Samasikasya Cha. Samasikasya is to do with the various, not grammar, but the four different ways that words are formed. Okay, and out of that you have, in the English language, if you were to explain that, we give you a brief example of that because Samasikasya may not be very clear immediately. But again, as we make the sound beginning with A, and the words that we combine, they follow certain rules. For example, we have the indeclinable compound words, we have the determinative compound word, we have the possessive compound word, which means this shirt is mine. When we say that in English, that is a possessive way of expressing that, right? And the coordinative way is when you combine things. This is a beautiful way of when we, you and I are one. When we say that we are coordinating, combining things into that, right? That form of using compound words is called Dvandva, okay? And Bhagavan says, among the various ways of combining words, I am the coordinating way of combining words, the Dvandva, which is basically what love is, and it's uniting. It's always unites, it never divides. And Aham Eva Akshayaha. Aham Eva Akshayaha Kalaha, I am Aham Eva, I am means me only, Akshayaha, the non-declining, without any decline, without any diminishing, Kalaha, time. Time, actually, if you look at it, we call time in English, but column, when we look at it, column, it really, it neither adds nor decreases. It's always constant, right? So, Kalaha, Dhata Aham, Visvato Mukha. Now, Visvato Mukha, this means, Mukham means not face. Mukham means the point of entry. Actually, Mukham is also called, our mouth is also called Mukham because it's a point of entry. And when we say Visvato Mukham, all pervasive, all around, everywhere, there are openings to reach the Lord. So among all the Visvato Mukham, who am I? Dhata, Aham I, Dhata, the giver of all the desires, giver of all the karma palan, right? Who is the one that's giving that ultimate rule, that inviolable rule that is there? For every action there is a reaction. We request something, we get it. We do something, we pay the reaction to that. That giver of that is me only, is what Bhagavan says. Aksharanam akarosmi dandasamasika cha aham eva akshakalaha dhataham visvato mukha. Slokam number 34. I am death that brings all manifestations disappear. I am also the manifesting power in everything that is manifested. Among women, I am fame, prosperity, speech, memory, intelligence, determination, and forbearance. So these are qualities that separate the women into the most exalted position. It is not, we should never make the mistake of confusing the difference between a man and woman limited to the physical appearance. There are quality differences, there are characteristic differences, conduct differences, impulse differences. Women by nature are much more devoted, much more determined, less liable to vacillate, much stronger, actually speaking. They are not the weaker sex, as we say in English. Physically they could be, but mentally they are much, much, much stronger, spiritually much stronger. On a given basis, even if you take this class right now, the session we have, how many men are present, how many women are present? You go to any bhajan congregation, any devotional congregation, you will generally find there are more women present. So it is nothing to do with the physical appearance. It is the proximity to God, if I can say that. These some of the various characteristics that Bhagavan says. This is how I shine among the women. That is slokam number 34. Mrityuhu sarvaharas-chaham udbhavascha bhavishyatam kirtihi srivakscha narinam smritihi meda dhrutihi kshama. Mrityur sarvaharas-chaham udbhavascha bhavishyatam kirti srivakscha narinam smritir meda dhrutik kshama. Padangal are Mrityuhu, Sarvaharaha cha aham, Udbhavaha cha bhavishyatam, Kirtihi srivakscha, Narinam smritihi medha dhrutihi kshama. Sarvaharaha, the thing that covers, captures, that includes, and that basically dissolves everything, all. Sarva means all. Haraha means to dissolve, to bring it back to equilibrium, to make it disappear. We call it in crude English as kill, but it's not really killing because Atma cannot be killed. It can only appear and disappear. And Sarva Haraha, Mrityuhu cha. Mrityu means death. What we call as death is basically the instance of disappearance, right? Whether it's a thought or a feeling or an emotion or an opinion, whatever it is, or a physical appearance and physical disappearance. Everything appears and disappears, appears and disappears. That sarva haraha mrityuhu cha aham. Then bhavishyatam, in all the things that have been manifested, udbhavaha cha, the what is it that is giving rise to manifestation? The manifestation of all the manifested, the appearance in among all the appearing things, that is aham cha, and it's me and me only. And Narinam, among the strees, among the what we call as women, right? Who am I? Strihi. I am the wealth. What type of wealth? The 8 types of wealth that we talked about. There's actually infinite types of wealth, right? Not only monetary wealth, not only the wealth of progeny, wealth of scholarship, wealth of fame, wealth of health, all the things that we talk about, that Strihi, that we call that as Lakshmi, right? Strihi, Lakshmi, but actually denotes all types of wealth. And even the ability to speak is a wealth, isn't it? We call that Saraswati. The ability to remember, ability to do whatever that we do, right? And that's Strihi. Vak-cha, aham Vak-cha. I am also the Deva, the power, the divinity that is in speech, whom we call as Saraswati. Kirtihi, fame. What type of fame it is? It is not a fame of born out of wealth or power or position or accomplishment or lineage or scholarship. No, none of those. No. The Kirti, the real fame comes from character, comes from conduct, good conduct. That is the one that surpasses and transcends time. It always stays behind. Even now we think of Ramakrishna Paramahansa, that what type of fame and reputation we think of, or M.S. Lakshmi, like that it is, okay? It's a conduct and the character that ties to the Kirtihi. Smrutihi. Smrutihi it's a perspicacious ability. It's an ability not only to understand things with tremendous clarity, without confusion, but also the ability to remember and recall. Okay, that can happen only when there is very precise and clear and correct understanding of things. That's Smrutihi. Medha. Medha is the Buddhi Shakti, which means the ability to discriminate the right and the wrong, the good and the bad, the permanent and the impermanent, the important and unimportant, right? And wise and the unwise. So many discriminations we do all the time. And that ability that discriminates it is Medha Shakti. And that among Narinam, the Medha Shakti, aham cha. Dhrutihi. Dhrutihi is so important. Dhrutihi means firmness. Absolutely unwavering firmness. Men by very nature are more vacillating. They're really not that strong when it comes to facing up to temptations and things like that. But no, women are not like that. They're very strong. Nidasitam, Dhrutihi, very important. And that is me, aham cha. And Kshama. Kshama is such an important attribute, a character, a conduct that is equated with one of the basic human values, Sathya, Dharma, Shanti, Prema, Ahimsa, and Kshama. Kshama means forbearance. Forbearance is different from patience. Patience is Sahana. And patience denotes when things happen, we bear it. Not because we have no choice. We bear it, okay? And then we go through. That is very important characteristic. But Kshama is even much superior. What is it? When things happen that we don't like, we bear it. Even though we have the ability to change those things, change those happenings. That is what Kshama is. Okay? And that happens only when one develops the fortitude, the attitude that everything is Bhagavan's prasadam. Everything that happens is for my good. Everything that happens to me is for my good, for my benefit. That takes me one step closer to the Lord. That faith, that Shraddha, that unshakable Shraddha automatically gives rise to Kshama. And Bhagavan describes these. These are the various effulgences that he shines among who? Narinam, among the women. Okay, it's a very important sloka that tells you the actual place that the Lord places in the two creations between man and woman, and what are the women's characteristics are. What a beautiful slokam it is. I request you to enjoy this in depth. Rutyus sarvaharas-chaham udbhavascha bhavisyatam kirtistrivacha narinam smritirmedha dhratihi kshama. Slokam number 35. Likewise, among the Vedas, I am Brihat Samam. Among the poetic meters, I am Gayatri. Among the months, I am Margasirisham. Among the seasons, I am the flowering spring season. Brihat Sama Tatha Samnam Gayatri Chandasam Aham Masanam Margasirushoham Rutunam Kusumakaraha. Brihatsama Tatha Samnam Gayatri Chandasam Aham Masanam Margasirushoham Rutunam Kusumakaraha. The padangal are Brihatsama Tatha Samnam Gayatri Chandasam Aham Masanam Margasirishoham Margasirisha Aham Rutunam Kusumakaraha. Brihatsama Tatha Samnam. Okay. Gayatri Chandasam Aham. Tatha, in the same way, likewise, Aham, I, Samnam, among the various Samaganangal. We say Samavedam is full of music, but there are also different types of, different varieties of it. Among the Samaganangal, Brihat Samam, I am Brihat Samam. And what is Brihat Samam? So that we have, I know we are curious, Bhagavan says that, let's quickly take a very glance at the meaning of some of the things that Bhagavan is talking about, right? Since we're covering that. Brihat Samam means the Samaveda, the sacred, the various hymns, the various mantras, or they are recited in different meters. And one of the meters is called Brihati meter, okay, which has got the meters of 36 syllables and written originally in the form of 8, 8, 12, and 8. Okay, that is total of 36. When the mantra is recited in that format, in that meter, it is called Brihat Samam. And Bhagavan says, among the Samaganangal, among the various meters in which Samavedam is recited, I am Brihat Samam. And then next one, Gayatri Chandasamaham. Among the various poetic meters, we have different forms of poetic meters, as you know. And out of that, one meter is called the Gayatri meter, okay, which is the most famous Gayatri meter that we all know about is the Om Bho Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam, that Gayatri mantra we say, that is in Gayatri meter, right? So Chandasa means among various poetic meters. Aham Gayatri Masanam Margasirushaha Aham. Among all the various months, Masa means month, Margasirisham, which is the Margasirisham month that we call in Tamil as Margari, which is between mid-December to mid-January. Why is it so important? Bhagavan says Margasirisham, for example. That is the Brahma Muhurtam for the Devas. That is the period in which we get up at the Brahma Muhurtam, the human Brahma Muhurtam time. That is the Devas Brahma Muhurtam time. We get a seat at the table along with the Devas, and more about Margasirisham later, we may get a chance. And Kusumakaraha Rutunam. Rutunam means among the various seasons. We have the spring, the summer, winter and all that. Among those Rutunam, among those various seasons, like we say Varisha Rutao, some like things like that, Kusumakaraha. Kusuma means Pushpam, then flowers. Kusumakaraha, what is it? The blooming season of the spring. Brihat Samatata Samnam Gayatri Chandasamaham Masanam Margasirushoham Rutunam Kusumakaraha. Slokam number 36. Among the con artists, I am deception. Among the energetic, I am energy. I am victory and also perseverance. Among the genteel, I am gentleness. Very important how Bhagavan is present everywhere. So next time we come across a con artist, after being taken for a ride, we should actually look at what happened in the situation, pray to the Swami who came as deception. Okay, the effulgence, the shines as that, right? Slokam number 36. Bhutam Chalayatam Asmi Tejasvinamaham Jayosmi Vyavasayaha Asmi Sattvam Sattvatamaham. Bhutam Chalayatam Asmi Tejasvinamaham Jayosmi Vyavasayosmi Sattvam Sattvatamaham. Padangal are Bhutam Chalayatam Asmi Tejaha Tejasvinam Aham Jayaha Asmi Vyavasayaha Asmi Sattvam Sattvatam Aham. Chalayatam, the con artists, the people, the deceivers, people who deceive, right? Bhutam, in this case, is actually deception. Okay, it's also another meaning is gamble, but gamble is not what we are talking of. It is actually the deception of the deceivers. Tejasvinam. Tejas, as we covered earlier, is effulgence. It's also Shakti. There are several meanings that we talked about earlier. And among the people who are the Tejasvinam, people who are effulgent, people who are very powerful, who am I? Tejaha. I am present as their effulgence or power, or whichever way we look at it. Aham Asmi. I am there. Jayaha Asmi. I am also the victory. Vyavasayaha Asmi. Vyavasaya means immediately we think in Tamil as that it denotes farmers. Actually, Vyavasayam, the beautiful meaning is one of perseverance. People who work very hard and sincerely without giving up among all, against all odds. That activity, that thing there, that is called Vyavasayam. So Vyavasaya has to be perseverance, not giving up. And Jaya has to be, Vyavasaya has to be. Then Sattvam, Sattvatam, Aham. Satvikam. Satvikam means balanced attitude. People who are gentle, who never speak loud. They are very soft-spoken, gentle-spoken, sweet by nature. And that can happen only in the proximity of the Lord. They are the counter to the Rakshasic demonic tendencies, right? They are never violent. That gentle nature among people. What is the gentleness? What is people who are so gentle? Who am I? How am I present there? I'm present in those genteel people as the gentleness of as a satvika quality. Okay, the balanced approach. Jhitam chalayatam asmi tejasvinamaham jayosmi vyavasayosmi sattvam sattvatam yaham. Slokam number 37. Among the people born in the Vrishni lineage, I am Vasudeva. Among the Pandavas, I am Dhananjaya. Among the Munis, I am Vyasa. Among the Sageshas, I am Sukracharya. So important. Bhagavan, what more proof that you need that Bhagavan has come as an avataram when Krishna himself says, I am the avataram. Vrishninam Vasudevosmi Pandavanam Dhananjayaha Muninam api aham Vyasaha Kavinam Ushana Kavihi. Vrishninam Vasudevosmi Pandavanam Dhananjayaha Muninam api aham Vyasaha Kavinam Usanam Kavihi. Padangal are Vrishninam Vasudevaha Asmi Pandavanam Dhananjayaha Muninam api aham Vyasaha Kavinam Ushana Kavihi. Vrishninam, among the people who were born in the Vrishni lineage, which is where Bhagavan was Krishna, Bhagavan Krishna was born, as you know. Vasudevaha asmi, I am Vasudeva, the son of Vasudeva. Right? Pandavanam, among the Pandavas, who am I? Dhananjayaha. Okay? That is Arjuna is talking about. Muninam api aham Vyasaha. Among the Munis, I am Vyasa. What Vyasa is he talking of? Krishna Dvaipayana. There are many Vyasaha. The Vyasa also denotes the function, the type of work that they were doing. But the Vyasa we are talking about, when we say Vyasa Bhagavan, Vyasa Muni, it is actually Krishna Dvaipayana. Okay? Vyasa. And Kavinam Ushana Kavihi. Kavinam is not just a poet, and it's also not one with very sharp intelligence, right, and sharp understanding and perspicacious, penetrating ability, right, and to look into things, to understand and to know things. More than that, is the person who knows the past, the present, and the future. Among the Kavis, among the Ushana Kavihi. Ushana is another name for Sukracharya. Okay, Asmi. I am present like that. Or I am manifesting myself as the effulgence among these people. These are extra, and Bhagavan himself will talk about, so I will not go ahead of myself, and he will explain in a few slokams down the road, before this adhyayam concludes. Vrishninam Vasudevosmi Pandavanam Dhananjayah Muninam Apyaham Vyasaha Kavinam Usana Kavihi. Slokam number 38. I am the controlling power in those who control. I am the sense of fairness in those who desire victory. I am discretion in secretive matters and wisdom in the wise. Now we begin to see where Bhagavan is present, right? Not everything can be put for everybody's consumption. You have to be discreet also, right, in life. So that's what Swami is talking about. Number 38. Dhandho dhamayatam asmi nitihi asmi jidishatam maunam chaivasmi guhyana jnanam jnanavatam yaham. Dhandho dhamayatam asmi nitirasmi jigishatam maunam chaivasmi guhyanam jnanam jnanavatam aham. Padangal are Dhandha dhamayatam asti nitihi asti jigishatam maunam cha yeva asti guhyanam jnanam jnanavatam aham. Dhamayatam. Dhama means to control. Dhamayatam, people who always try to control. Some people have the tendency, right? They are controlling. Next time we come across people like that, let us look at that, not the controlling person, not the fact the person is controlling, but the control that is present there. That is Bhagavan. Among the people who are trying to control, Dhandaha, the controlling power, the controlling tendency, the manifestation of the controlling tendency, Asmi, I am there. Jikishatam, people who want to win, who are desirous of victory. Nitihi, very important, it's not law. Nitihi means fairness, the justice, right? Asmi, I am present like that. Ahameva, it's only me. Guhyanam, here, Guhyam means, one meaning we saw earlier, Raja Vidya, Raja Guhya. There it remains unknown. Guhyam also means K, okay, in another word, Guhai we say, right? Another meaning, why is it called K? What is something inside there that is secret, right? When things are kept as secret, right, because of confidentiality purposes or whatever, right? Guhyana, among those things that are kept secretive, Maunam cha, not silence, discretion, okay, and present as discretion. Jnanavatam, okay, among the jnanis. Jnanam, I am present among jnanis means the knowers, people who know. How am I present? I am present as in knowledge. Jnanam asmi. Dhandho dhamayatam asmi नीतिरस्मि जीविषताम् मौनं चैवास्मि गुह्यानां ज्ञानं ज्ञानवतामहम्। ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ॐ। समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु। समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु। समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ।